Hey guys, I'm Billy Eichner, and I'm going undercover on the internet. This is actually me. Seriously, it's actually me. First up, Quora. Is Billy Eichner funny? I think he has his days. You know, I think I can be funny. Next. What is Billy Eichner like in person? I get his hysterical on-screen persona and I find him very funny, but would he tell me to back off if I approach him on the street? I always say I would never talk to Billy on the street. I would never talk to myself. And I'll let you unpack the psychology around that. Submit. How did Billy Eichner get his start? Well, I went to Northwestern. I was an acting major, and I thought I was going to do a lot of theater and Broadway and things like that, but then I started studying improv and doing stand-up in New York many years ago and doing my own live show, and then I started doing videos for that show, including on-the-street videos, which became Billy on the Street videos, which went viral, and that kind of is what happened. Twitter. Okay, but when are Billy Eichner and Donald Glover going to star in The Producers together? Maybe Seth Rogen and I. That feels like more of a Producers type of thing. What would Donald Glover and I do? A Lethal Weapon reboot? That would be good, right? I think I'm the next Mel Gibson. And Mel Gibson would be thrilled about that. He loves gay Jews. Mallory Nonamaker on Twitter writes, when Billy Eichner wins an Oscar, Tony, Emmy, and Grammy for his work as Timon, the only person who is going to be more unbearable than him is me. That genuinely made me laugh. That's very funny. And no, you're not. I'm going to be the most unbearable. Already am. Well, thank you, Mallory. Oh, this is a response to my own tweet. I wrote, I'm a Happy Meal toy and an emoji, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hashtag Timon. And then Ryan Byers wrote, can we get Timon on the savannah where he interviews other animals a la Billy on the Street? No. No, we can't. Tell Williams writes, if you're Billy on the Street, what are you in the sheets? Lazy. Replied, Gina writes, how does Billy Eichner not lose his voice every 2 minutes? Because I'm a fucking pro, Gina. Okay? How do people on Billy on the Street not drop dead? If Emma Stone and Billy Eichner were running towards me and yelling, I'd faint. Well, sometimes people do get very surprised and very scared. I'm glad no one has dropped dead on the show. I don't think you'd actually drop dead. I think you would persevere. I find the casting of Billy Eichner as Timon kind of personally rewarding. Oh, that's nice. I was 15 when the original came out, and I remember conversations about who Nathan Lane was and how he plays Timon, and is this a gay character? Is Disney implying that Timon is gay, and does that matter? That's all in quotes. Well, I'm gay. Nathan Lane was gay, but you know, people keep asking me if Timon is gay. I did a whole press junket with Seth Rogen. No one ever once asked him if Pumbaa was straight. Chew on that, internet. I don't know. If Timon's gay, that's fine by me. I just don't know if he is. I think we need openly gay LGBT characters in family entertainment so that we don't have to have annoying decades-long conversations about whether characters we don't know are gay or gay. Just put gay characters in the thing, and it's 2019, and then we can move on from irritating conversations and think pieces. But thank you. Someone wrote, Billy on the Street has writers? Well, yeah. I mean, you know how I asked like a million questions and how we build obstacle courses that clearly had to be built in advance and things like that? Yes, there are writers who help me come up with those bits and things that we do. I do think of a fair amount of it, but we've had very, very, very hilarious writers help me think of things, you know, the way a TV show works. Someone tweeted to Andy Cohen, what is Billy Eichner's favorite Billy on the Street moment? Hashtag watch what happens live. That's hard. There have been so many. I loved working with Michelle Obama on a segment, obviously. I loved Christmas Caroling with Amy Poehler. And I loved Do Gay People Care About John Oliver, where I took John Oliver out and asked gay people if they cared about him, and they don't. And that I liked. Did you know that Billy Eichner, who plays Timon in The Lion King, was once a bartender at The Lion King on Broadway? It's the circle of life. Yes, that is true. I was a bartender at The Lion King on Broadway. I studied to be a bartender, but I couldn't get a real bartending job. So I started bartending at The Lion King, actually at Broadway shows, and they moved me to The Lion King, which is not a sign that you're a great bartender if you're being moved to The Lion King, because no one's drinking martinis at The Lion King because it's all parents and their kids, and so all you end up doing is pouring sodas and selling candy. And I, in a foreshadowing of my later career as someone who shouts a lot, had to shout over the audience every intermission that they can bring the soda into the theater for Act 2. And I had to yell out, all food, water, and soda can be brought into the theater. Just like that. Those words are burnt into my memory, and now I have $1 billion. So much Twitter. IMDb, my own personal quote. I once said about Billy on the street, 9 times out of 10 people are game. You know, part of the pun, but they are. They might not want to participate, they might just walk by me, but they're not angry. Once in a while, I've had a handful of occurrences where they are. An old lady slapped me across the face really hard. That's true. 99% of New Yorkers are like, totally have a sense of humor about it. I mean, they might not want to talk to me, but they won't get angry, except one older lady many years ago slapped me across the face after I asked her a vaguely sexual question. I thought she had every right to do that, and, you know, frankly, I loved it. I wish more people would slap me across the face, because that's when you get those YouTube hits. Reddit. Billy Eichner says he cried after hearing Beyonce sing in the Lion King remake. I did. John Favreau played me a very early cut of Beyonce singing Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and I thought it was very beautiful. Up next, YouTube. Oh, this is for a Taylor Swift spoof video I did years ago called Glitter and Ribs, which when someone wrote, how do you know he got the mannerisms right? Vaguely. I was giving you the essence of Taylor Swift, not specifics. I mean, I'm not going all Meryl Streep for a Funny or Die video, you know what I mean? Instagram! For $1, would you lick Seth Rogen's beard? I can and I will. Probably get high off of it. Just watching this episode on YouTube right now. Instant fan. What's your name on Growler? Kidding-ish. Is Growler still around? Sorry, Growler, if you're still around. I keep it classy on Grindr. Thank you very much. Post it. Someone wrote, oh, there's a picture of me on Instagram standing next to Conan O'Brien, and someone wrote, but damn, how tall are you then? I'm 6'3", Jordan Beckman. Thank you for the question. You know you can Google these things. Are you on your way up or on your way down? I'm going to be optimistic and say on my way up. But you always could be on your way down in this wonderful business. I'm holding onto a ladder in this photo, and I think that's what that was a reference to, but I took it to a more profound place, as one should do on Actually Me. Boom! Alright guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I'm Billy Eichner. Goodbye.